Hi. I don't know if anybody's going to be up this late or not, or if you're on the West Coast, please feel free to join me. This is Karen. I'm with Care Bear Bard of Cards, and I got this cool Oracle deck in from Etsy, the Southern Gothic Oracle. I'm getting a little reflection there off the shrink wrap. I haven't opened it yet. It is by Stacey Williams, and then there's a dash NG. Don't really know how to say that. But anyways, I just wanted to open this for the first time. Why do I never bring scissors with me, honestly? Hey, Heather. How are you? Yeah, I just decided to hop on here and show off a new deck for my southern roots here. Let's see if I can even the boxes. It's always fun opening up things for the first time. Let's see what they say on the back. With hand-painted illustrations and prompts, it's a must-have readers interested in regional folklore. Let's see, there's a mixture of symbols from the Ozark folkways, Appalachian wisdom, biblical scripture, rootwork, Celtic traditions, and hoodoo. Written and illustrated by Memphis artist Stacey Williams-Ng. I don't even know what that NG, how to even say that. Okay. So we got a cool little guidebook here. And she goes into, some background here. Talking about oracle cards, and then she has some layouts. And then, of course, we go into what each thing means, each card. And they're numbered, which I like. It makes it easier to find. Let's get this open. These feel really nice. They have like that, they're very smooth, but they're not slick. They kind of have like a little bit of a matte finish to them, but I don't know, it's hard to describe. And they're kind of flexible a little bit, and they're not flimsy, but they're not too thick, which is nice. I like these backs. It's like a wishbone in the back. That's really cool with the old wallpaper look. I love that. So for starters, we have the hurricane lamp, which is preparedness and inner light. I remember we always pull out our hurricane lamps, and we don't even live where on the coast. But we have one of these when the power goes out. And then you have your men's pair of shoes. I know. I think you would like that, Heather. It does have that pretty gothic feel to it. Coupling and partnership. That makes sense with shoes. The salamander. We have those. Infinity and reinvention. I like these colors. And you know what I bet you like too, Heather, is like the borders aren't overdone and they're not overly white. They kind of have like a natural finish to them. We have blackberries for agency and independence. It's pretty. Oh, he's so cute. The raccoon. Curiosity and perseverance. Yes, they have both of those things. Our little trash pandas. Ooh, the dogwood blossoms. Sacrifice and rebirth. Very pretty. And I can't help but notice that's a number 6. I think, like, you know, flowers of beauty, like harmony. The abandoned plantation. But that has some ghosts in it. Dismantling and ugly truths. That's the truth. There's a lot of ugly truth in the plantations. Ooh, this looks like a cougar or a mountain lion. Probably what we call a mountain lion. The painter. Strength and power. Wow, that's really pretty. Haunted, yeah. Yeah, it does have that feel. I think this deck creator, they I got this like super fast too, but I live in South Carolina and this shipped out of Tennessee. Like I got it like in 2 days, if that, off of Etsy. But I think she has another deck that won an award or like a few awards. That's all like doing graveyard like tombstones and everything. And it's another oracle deck that looked really cool. The Blessed Child, and I think it's a lot kind of like this. Purity and Lost Innocence. The artwork is really nice on this. It's clean, but I like the textures of it. The Conch Shell, Homecoming and Afterlife. You have to forgive my washers like kind of going crazy in the background. Ooh, I like this one. The Crystal Grotto. Energy and Cosmos. Oh, that's beautiful. I'd like to be there. The Peacock. Vanity and Pride. Yeah, I think that shell one, that has to be one of my favorites already. I remember going to the Montgomery Zoo and they let their peacocks walk around. The general public, it's different. The Nest of Wasps. Yeah. Darn wasps. Teamwork and order. And they get so active and angry this time of year. My little boy just like darts, away from the door. He's like, Mom, wasps. Let's see. Axe. Division and lessening. That makes me think of like what the Scythe and Lenormand. We got these. The Copperhead. Sorry, Heather. Deception and bad influences. Yeah, they do have deception. They camouflage so well. I always like watch where I'm walking because you got to be careful. The Crow. Dashed hopes and mourning. These on the mailbox. And that's like the Tower card number. Then we have Roots. I like the background on that. I know, Heather. Sorry. She loves snakes. Influence and support. Ooh, I like this one. Blue Moon. Second chances and magic. And let's see. The moon's number is 18 too. That was smart of her. Ooh, cowrie shells. Am I saying that right? Passion and feminine power. So pretty. Ooh, the crossroads. The road opener and decisions. Makes me think of that guitarist. Was it Robert Johnson? The one with the whole crossroads story? The blues guitarist or something? Then we have instrument, and it looks like, I just love the shell cards. Yeah. Me too. The instrument, self-expression, and speaking the truth. I like that. This looks like a banjo or something like that hanging up. It looks like they have like their records, special records by it. Ooh. We have some beautiful tree groves, like especially in the coastline. Divinity and awe. I love that. I guess that's kind of like the shadows from the trees there. It's really pretty. Now these guys make a lot of noise right now. The cicada. It's like the summer orchestra. They're super loud here. Metamorphosis and life cycle. Yeah, because they stay like dormant for I forget how many years. I mean, and there's cycles of them, so it's not like all of them. But some years, just there's more than other years. The mason jar, where you can't think of this out without having a mason jar. Night, Heather. I just am chugging this one out because I got to get this done so I can use my decks. But anyways, thank you for hopping on. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't wait to get to use this deck. I hope you have a great night too. Mwah. All right. So we have the mason jar, which is mentorship and protection. Yeah. And we like to drink our sweet tea and put our banana pudding in there. Good night. There's a lot of restaurants here that's like how they'll package the banana pudding is in the mason jars, which is kind of cool. The Bayou, emotions and manifestation. That just looks magical. I love that. I could have a picture of that. The Mojo bag. Justice and karma. Then we have black coffee, which is shadow work and awakening. Oh, goodness. I kind of like that, the shadow work prompt for the coffee. Oh, yes. And a lot of Southern ladies like to have their vanity sets. Self-awareness and clarity. These old, beautiful, like silver mirrors and brushes. They're so nice. I see a lot of people do these too, the bottle trees. And they call it mediation and intercession. That's beautiful. I might have to do that. Okay, this is, kudzu, which is totally, it's not native here at all, but it's brought over here somehow. And it grows rampant everywhere. It's insane. Abundant growth and willpower. Yeah, yes to the abundant growth. And it's really hard to kill off, and it's everywhere. Like you'll just look down, like you're driving down the road, like forest or any kind of like dip in the land, and it'll just be everywhere. The opossum or the possum. Diversity and plurality. Oh, little possum. I believe I read that possums are the only mammal that they have the more teeth than any other mammal. I mean, you can fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure about something like that because I've had one like open its mouth and go like to me, and I was just like, there's a lot of teeth. The Psalm book, Rejoicing in Faith. Yes, you'll hear a lot of Psalms around here, a lot of Bibles. In plain sight, special Bibles, things like that. That's a pretty big Southern thing. Black-eyed peas, when they're done right, that's nice. You're supposed to eat these like on New Year's Day, I believe, with your collard greens. Wealth and prosperity. 3-3. That's a good number for that. Pine cone. Third eye. A new perspective. I like that. That's really nice. I love pine cones. The horseshoe, luck and chance. I was watching some paranormal show, and a lot of people would put horseshoes up, for luck. But also, I was reading somewhere that they would do it to, especially like ward off spirits or something too. And also, you shouldn't do it now, but it's like some kind of, now I'm gonna forget the name of it. Hey, Amanda. Hey, how are you? I'm just over here just rambling. Yeah, I've got my new little deck here. Got off Etsy, little Southern Gothic Oracle. Amanda, Southern girl over here too, or living in the South at least. But I can't think of the name of, they're like little tiny sharks, and they have like the long bill with all the teeth around it, kind of like a saw. It's gonna drive me crazy. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna remember the name of it. But anyways, like it's legal to do it now. Don't get caught doing it. But back when it was, wild and rampant, yes. I love this southern charm over here. Yeah, and check out Tropical Empress and Spirit. Check out her channel. She is amazing. She has a wonderful personality, and she's very warm and kind, and just a delight. I highly recommend her. But yeah, they would hang it above to help ward off spirits. And I thought that was kind of interesting. We have our black walnuts, discernment and self-worth. That's pretty. Yeah, those walnuts still like fall everywhere. I think when people say they have walnut trees. Oh, the wild violet, self-actualization and individuality. And like, we have our little ladybug right there. Oh, love you too. Oh my goodness, how amazing is that? I love that. Oh yes, and you cannot have anything like without a peach. It's almost like what is almost peach season, right? Or is it already peach season? It's probably already peach season. Oh my god. Fertility and love. I could see that with the peach. Yes. You make homemade peach ice cream, and I just love to take like a good, like buy them, from the local farmers and just peel them and eat them. I mean, they're delicious. Oh, yes. I think this was one of the cards I saw that really like drew me in, the colors and everything. The Mockingbird, Prophecies and Communication. We have a couple of mockingbirds. Yes, the peaches and cream. Yeah. I love this card. I love the yellow background and the flowers, and then seeing the mockingbird. Yeah, I've got a few that they just like dart from like a bush to a tree back and forth. And they're very, very noisy. I love this card, the Live Oak, longevity and reliability. I love old trees like this. And especially like when you kind of go out towards the coast, you see more of these. It's just beautiful. Altar water, ritual and renewal. The altar water, your holy water, whatever. Hey, hey, Tom. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I don't know who my third is, but I appreciate you too. And check out Tom, Early Ritual. He has a channel too. Check out his. He is very knowledgeable on all kinds of things, especially with thought. I mean, you name it, like just the philosophy behind the cards. themselves. And he has a pretty amazing collection too. I don't think we know the extent of it by any means, but I would be curious to find out. The dog. Oh, loyalty and belonging. Yes, we have a lot of people love their Labradors around here. Golden. It could be a golden or it could be a lab. Oh, yep. Gotta have the gator. The alligator. Silence and introspection. I won't mess with gators. They can run fast. And yeah, it's possible. Like, especially like, like if you're in Florida, like just assume that they could be in any body of water. Armadillo basket, grounding and fierce protection. Now, this is something new. I didn't know. I didn't know this was a thing. I'm definitely gonna have to read about this one because this is new on me. Yeah. I mean, I know what an armadillo is, but I never knew about it being an armadillo basket. So I'm going to have to read about that one. And then my last one is 45 cards in the deck. And sassafras, healing and self-care. I like this deck. And it said like the card stock is really nice. It's got a nice like finish to it. It's really smooth. And then the cards they flex well. So I think they'll shuffle well. Oh, this is awesome. Tom will keep you on your toes and have you thinking. He's like the Hierophant and the Hermit card combined in the tarot. That's clever. I like that. That was good. All right, I've got to read about this armadillo basket because that's new on me. Number 44. Oh, she told me how to pronounce her name right here. I just have to be flipping through. I didn't know how to say her name. Stacey Williams-Ng is the NG. She's an artist born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. She's passionate about words and images for visual storytelling. This oracle deck about Southern folkways permitted her to both write and paint to tell these stories. She also has two other decks, the Southern Botanic Oracle and Rose Dust and Ashes, which focuses on the symbolism of Victorian era cemeteries. That one I've noticed like it's like won some awards or whatever. It's on Etsy. Oh, they live in a house triangulated by the Crystal Shrine Grotto, a grove of walnut trees and a bayou of turtles. That's cool. I don't know if y'all were here for the, there was a crystal one that was gorgeous. And I wonder, see, like this is one, I bet like her other, like the Victorian graveyard oracle card. So I bet that kind of has that, thanks. Yes, this is like, probably, I love that. I just want to sit there. I can't believe like this is actually inspired by a real place. It's beautiful. Okay, I digress. I was wanting to read about this armadillo basket. Yes, armadillos are funny looking creatures. And I don't know if y'all remember Still Magnolias. If y'all watched that. With the armadillo cake. And it was like, I think a red velvet cake. And they cut it open and it like looked like it was like bleeding or something. It was just like red velvet cake. In like the shape of an armadillo. I don't know. I just always thought that was really funny. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, they carry their houses on their backs for sure. Some crafters in the South take advantage of the armadillo's armor to create taxidermy baskets. I had no idea. I mean, I guess as long as it was humane how they passed. Oh, yes, it is really beautiful. I liked the color behind it. I like that she does Red velvet is one of my favorites too. Yeah, it wouldn't deter me from eating it. I think it was like the groom's cake in the movie. I thought that was really funny. But I want to say there was like a little twist, like maybe he was like cheating or something. And she's just like, I don't know. I don't want to mess up that. I love that movie. I need to watch it again. It's been a little while. When you draw the armadillo basket card, consider how you are a vessel, firm and strong, ready to hold and protect your spirit. There's no question the hard shell of this creature inspires us to be tough and impervious to the minor adversities. So, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but yeah, apparently, taxidermy people, I didn't know that was a thing. One thing I'm kind of like surprised I'm not seeing in here, banana pudding. These other things. Sweetgrass baskets. I bet that she'll probably do some add-on cards because I've noticed that she sells like, you know, for like $15. Like she has like I think there is an add-on for the Southern Gothic. I think there's a paranormal add-on. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to totally do that. Yes, I didn't make that up. It's for real. I gotta do that. That would be cool to have this in here. So I was thinking I gotta shuffle this up pretty good since it's brand new. Oops. Let me sit up. Oh yeah, these shuffle beautifully. Does it have a no sweet tea? No sweet tea. What else? Okay, there's all kinds of Southern. So I'm like sitting here thinking of potlucks. I don't know. Different. But yeah, I was just instantly thinking banana pudding. But yeah, you're right. Sweet tea and sweetgrass baskets. I always kind of thought that was a really big Southern thing. Pineapples for the whole hospitality thing. I love how my Southern accent is especially coming out more now as I'm doing this. It's like, oh, I'm just going to lean into it. Kind of fought it for a while when I was growing up. And I got mad when people would say my name. Karen. I was like, it's Karen, not Karen. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Oh, grits. Yes, and they have to be Yellowstone ground. Those are the best. I make them really good. Now, sorry, I had to do I have to do this to get because they did kind of want to like not stick together, but kind of like clump together. Oh, look at y'all. Yeah. Cornbread. Tom, where are you? Where are you living now? I can't remember. I'm not sure I ever really knew. Probably did. Yep. Yeah, I was talking about that. There was a Black Eyed Peas card. And that is from a tried and true Yankee. Yeah. Shrimp and grits. Yep. Northern New Jersey. Okay, cool. I gotcha. Nothing wrong with that. I remember I was in college. There were a lot of kids from New Jersey who came to University of South Carolina because the tuition was so much cheaper for them than to try to even go up north or in their own state. It costs less money, so a lot of them were coming down to the south. So I knew I had quite a lot of Jersey friends. So I'm doing like a little deck interview. I didn't tell you all that. So I think probably the first thing I want to ask it. Sorry, they're kind of sticking, like not sticking, but I just want to make sure I separate them good. Yes, I believe it. Everything is expensive, and then I can't even imagine how much more it is there. First thing I want to ask this deck is, what is its favorite card? I don't know. So I figured that should be the first thing I wanted to ask. I was hoping I'd have one pop, but I don't think so. Maybe it's not seasoned enough to have a pop. Interesting. We've got the crow, which I noticed it's numbered the tower. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. California would be crazy. The tower and the meanings on this: dashed hopes and mourning, for sure. I'm gonna like just glance at the book to see if there's like anything in here that I can imagine why it's its favorite card. I mean, it is the Southern Gothic Oracle. So, yeah, maybe it's like the darker side of things. The crow is a shadow card, but its message does not have to be taken as foreboding. In the Appalachian Mountains, hillfolk believe that the sound of a crow's call is an omen of bad tidings. However, it's also seen as a warning from the divine, whose signal must be heeded. You have suffered or will suffer a loss of some kind, and not one that can be easily shrugged away. This loss will be felt. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm like, it's funny. It's like, it just wants to tell me things. Like, be careful, I guess. What do you want to ask this deck? This loss will be felt on a deep emotional level, and you must give yourself time to process the hurt of it all. Oh, though it does represent loss or betrayal, this card is not all bad. The most difficult situations in our lives often teach us more about who we are and what we are capable of than the good times. It's true. It's how we grow. Maybe this deck likes to teach us how to grow. Wow, that's worse than the Tower card. Okay, so I kind of just do like a little spread of like I wanna know, what is its strength? Okay, that's cool. What is its strength? What is its weakness? I would like to know, me as a reader, what how it wants to help guide me. Then also how another card for how it wants to help guide my collective, or whoever I use these cards to read one. So just 4. If there's a question you would like to ask. No, there's no reversals. And, looking at the card backs, oh, I just realized 5, 5, 5. Huh. Changes. 5s. Conflicts. Changes. Surprises. But, yeah, it's, yeah. Unless the Oracle has, I'm actually in I'm in a personal year 5 right now. I did where you add up your birth date and your year, and yeah, I'm in a personal year 5, so it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, fun stuff. I'm gonna say it is a shadow deck. I like that bit. I have there's just so many oracles that are just so happy, and nothing wrong with that. But I kind of like some that have a little darkness or something to it too, Shadow and light. Shadow and light. But, Southern history, history in general is dark. It has its darknesses for sure. But, yeah, there's a lot of controversy down here. Yes. You're a life path 5. I'm a 6. what I understand from me is that it's like love and harmony and all that good stuff, but also it's a lot of service to others, which, you know, being a mom of 3, I can see. Yeah. All right. I'm ready to get this. That's why you want the Hush Tarot. Me too. It's on my wish list. I've always been drawn to it. I think the lady on the cover, I told Heather this every time. Like, not every time, because I'll, you know, probably bore her by saying it every time. But for some reason, she really reminds me of Scarlett O'Hara. I do, like, I think in my description box, it's just like Care Bear Bard of Cards at Gmail. Ooh, okay, cool. Oh, the bottom of the deck, we got the Mockingbird, which was my favorite, I believe. Just, I would love to have a picture that looks like this. If she did the art, I mean, I wonder if she has like artwork like that. Like, you know, just prints of some of the cards. I think it's beautiful. Prophecies and communication. I do like to sing, so I would probably like the Mockingbird. And being a Gemini. All right, so the strengths. Hey, yay, Tom is back. Okay, Amanda, this totally answers our questions. Its strengths is the black coffee, which says shadow work. I think that answers it. It's a shadow work oracle. We're just calling it like it is. Yeah, an awakening, because coffee wakes you up, but yeah, the shadow work. I like that. And our weakness. This is interesting. It said its weakness is the instrument, which is self-expression and speaking the truth, which is, I don't know. Maybe it's like hard when you do shadow work to really see the truth and speak the truth. But also, Southerners, you know, will have a really good tendency to just sweep things under the rug. Hey, you know, we're like, bless your heart, bless. Say things when it's like, you know, you're covering up a, right, it does. I got to get the add-on to this, with the paranormal add-on. I like this. Okay, so black coffee. Bless your heart all day long. Yeah, it's so true. Black coffee, darkness, black, inky, deep darkness is a key ingredient to a balanced life. Black coffee, with its jolt of caffeine, is a good signifier of the awakening you need right now. Oh my goodness, will it be sweet and creamy or bitter, like pure black coffee? Yes, there is. I'm remembering there is. And I think that's so cool that she does like just add-ons that you can, you know, grow the deck. Gazing into the darkness is a necessary part of adulthood. We fear and dread facing painful situations such as conflict, grief, and loss. But avoiding reality because it hurts isn't healthy. The coffee symbolizes awakening, which indicates that you are perhaps now, in some sense, asleep. So, you know, it talks about not staying in your memories and wallowing in it. In order to see the light again, you need to step forward with the courage to embrace your opportunities in the future. Shadow work is about letting go, and letting go is about forgetting. I just kind of shortened that a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea, is to do add-ons to an existing rather than trying to just start something all over. And then it gets people who like to collect without having to drop, you know, because anytime you're on Etsy, they're all expensive. This one was about like $45, I believe. The shipping was very reasonable. And then I had like a coupon. I got like 15% off or something. But yeah, so then I can just do the oh, stop, he's looking at it right now. I love it. Okay, we're sold, right? We're sold. There's a Mothman card. The haunted add-on is only 18. Yeah. It's not like a whole entire deck. Like, it's just to round out the deck. But oh, it's only $18. I thought you were saying like, I can't remember how many cards. Sorry. Amanda's starting a hashtag too, like, because Heather made me do it, Karen made me do it. Yeah, I'm totally I'm totally a Taurus. A moon rising, when you get into my whole, like, how I like I can get into really liking to own beautiful things. Yeah, so we're seeing our weakness here. This is going to be interesting. Its weakness, the banjo owes its origin to the African people. In early America, several instruments evolved based on memories of African musical traditions, the banjo included. In the hands of generations of artists, these traditions were adapted until the instruments became something uniquely American. Music is a fundamental tenet of Southern culture. And it's talking about all the different genres. Let's see, whether or not you are a practicing musician, you can tap into this force of primal self-expression. Today, the message is about your voice. Your message is best expressed when it's authentic to you. Having a clear voice means that whenever you have thoughts to express, you ensure that you're equipped with the tools to convey them skillfully, or to say nothing at all, which is totally a Southern thing to do. Yeah, I think it's like, okay, this is the way I'm going to kind of read it. It's like, weakness is that, and maybe it's not so much like weakness, it's probably like just, the least of its strengths. We'll just say that. Maybe put it that way. But I would say that, it's not meant to perhaps give you the answers. It's meant for you to go inside and find the answers for yourself. So don't expect it to tell you everything without you having to do a dive inward. Okay, and then I said, what does this want to show me as a reader? Like, how does this deck want to work with me as a reader? And I got the Grove, which I absolutely love. It's Divinity and Awe, and we have a master number 22. I love tree groves so much. Yeah, right? Is that see? But a lot of times, like, and this is just a little trick, put something in your cart and just like let it sit there for a couple of days. And then all of a sudden you'll get, like, I mean, not from everybody, but a lot of them, they'll all of a sudden like take money off of the price of the deck in your cart, So just, it's a little Etsy shopping tip. Just be on the lookout for that sort of thing, because they want you to buy it. Oh. Thanks. Oh, okay. I love this. Like, this is like such a sweet card to come out, for somebody who is going to be, using this to read with it. Sacred groves played a role in pre-Christian traditions throughout Europe, serving as the first churches for Celtic, Roman, Greek, and Germanic people, many of whose descendants later immigrated to the American South. Traces of their ancient practices are still evident in some forests, monoliths, and carvings where people once worshipped in nature temples. This feeling of entering into a sacred cathedral when one steps into an especially beautiful grove is, of course, not limited to any particular sect or time period. The beauty of nature reminds us universally of the possibility of something greater than ourselves. The Grove card impels you to tap into your connection to the divine. Okay, wow. I love that it gave me this card for this. And to make your own solemn vow to the earth, I do have a lot of earth in my chart, all my Taurus placements. Each of us has a responsibility to choose a role in our stewardship of the land in order to protect and cherish our natural world. Stand in the grove, close your eyes, and give thanks for nature's splendor. What will you give in return? Oh. Whoops. There we go. Yes, in the history. And then for my collective, and really, y'all, whoever I'm pulling these cards and sharing with, this is how it wants to help. My collective. We've got the painter, which is a mountain lion here. Strength and power, and look, it did. She definitely has tarot correlations here because she's 8, which is strength in tarot. I'm noticing that on a lot of the cards, and there was like a blue moon card in here, and it was the moon number, so I thought that was interesting. And the copperhead was number 15, and that's the devil. Yeah, okay. That's actually going to kind of make it easier to read this intuitively too. I'm just reading particular this because I do like the history. I like when they give background to things. In Appalachia, mountain lions or cougars were often referred to as painters. I am too. I did not know this, that they were called painters. Probably a mispronunciation of the word panther. That is so flippin' interesting, okay? These animals were fierce and majestic hunters who struck fear and awe in the hill folk. Yes, who were inspired by the animal's strength. They were officially declared extirpated. Is that extirpated? Tom. Is Tom still here? He's familiar with that word. In the early 1900s, due to habitat loss and hunting, but every family in Appalachia claims to have seen one or two. My dad. They are still out there. Yeah. They are still out there. I mean, Bigfoot, all of it, Mothman. I mean, if they're out there, there are panthers still out here, okay? Like, mountain lions are real, and they're still out there. I'm not convinced. And my dad wouldn't lie. When the painter card appears to you, it is much like the strength card in tarot. Yeah. It summons your divine sovereignty to navigate difficult challenges with the fire of your inner light. Your soul has the ferocity of a mountain lion when you harness the energy within. Watch for a signal. This is interesting. The painter is a phantom, waiting to send you a sign that your battle is about to begin. True power rests within your soul. Call on the spiritual power of the painter/panther, and you will strengthen your resolve. Oops. Yes, they are definitely still out there. For sure. No doubt about it. I especially liked these cards that got pulled. And I felt that was really nice. To help y'all work in your strength and your courage. I really like that. And then to strengthen my connection with the divine. I really, really like that idea. So anyways, I know I've been talking about coming on here for a while. I just wanted to do this before I have to go to bed because, got to wake up, go to work and all that stuff. But yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tom and Amanda. And y'all, Miss Heather was in here earlier. So that was really nice having her here too. She had to go to bed. But yeah, I highly recommend the deck. The Southern Gothic Oracle by Stacey Williams-Ng. That's how you say it, Ng. And she's the artist and the writer. She did it all. Out of Memphis, Tennessee. So yes, go on Etsy. I approve. It's really nice. I'm gonna enjoy using this deck. Yeah, I loved it too. Sorry, I meant to hit Amanda's first. You're very welcome. Thank you for sharing your time with me to watch me go through this deck. Do it, Tom. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. And everybody, subscribe to her channel, to Amanda's, and to Tom's, because he's going to be posting a rare video. I'm just messing with you, Tom. But yes, I would love to see it. I'm excited to see what you will post. We all do, right? We all do. That's why I was like, just screw it, just come on and do it. So anyways, well, thank y'all so much. Love y'all, and y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all soon again, because I have more decks to open. And I'm not letting myself touch them, take them out of the shrink wrap, or anything. So stay tuned. Love y'all. Bye-bye.